Hey, how y'all doing? We're back with more of The Last Door. Uh, we're on season 2, episode 3 or 4? Listen to my voice. Where are you? Oop. Suddenly rain. A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. Alright, so we were doing our Zork section of this game. Let's try going elsewhere to start off. I stand among tall trees to stare at me silently. They found me guilty. I do not wish to stay here. Alright, let's try going west. I'm on the beach. There is a huge rock here. Many birds circle in the sky overhead. To the north, I see the shore, and to the west, there's a person. Alright, let's go check out the person. As soon as I approach, the figure darts between the rocks as though it were frightened of me. So back on the beach, so we'll head up north. I stand beside the shore, the water wets my shoes, and all around me lie the wrecks of ships. To the north, something floats in the water. To the east, I can see the edge of the forest. So where should we go? By going north, a body floats in the water. I will not look upon its face. Okay. Let's check east. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall, to the east, lies a tunnel. To the west, I see the edge of the forest. Okay. So I got an idea of where we are. I just want to verify this. So if I go south, this should take us to the tree. Yep, okay. So this is basically a giant square. The tree is the starting point, and then immediately to the west is one square of the beach, and then north of that is another square of the beach, and then north of that's the body. To the east is the mud waterfall, and then south of the mud waterfall is the starting point. Okay. So now we want to go east. I'm in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He is upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop. The tunnel divides into many passages. I can go north, south, and west. Well, we came from the west, so north and south are our two directions. The passage ends here, an empty cave, a big round hole in the wall. Behind it, I can hear the sea. Okay, so north is the only path we can really go. I'm in a large open space with a piano. Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. It's bass. The tunnel stretches into the dark. So we're going to walk down the tunnel. It is a very small room. In the center lies a deep pit. A ladder goes down. It is so dark. Down there, it lies. It waits. I will not continue. I must go back. Well, we're going down. I cannot. I can hear it with me. Its breath. Dear God. I must flee. It waits for me. It waits down there. I have gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It is pitch dark. I can feel its breath. It is here. It is with me. Yep. Enough. We went too far, mein Freund. You are right. I did not think he would react this way. You did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. January 21st, 1893. What are you doing? I see you doing that. You're getting ready to jump up. What are you doing? Okay. Come in. Hoffman, are you alright? Worry not, Wakefield. I'm just feeling a bit feeble. It must be all this cold and humidity. He coughs. See? He coughed. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? The sea was a recurring theme during the hypnotic regression. Yes, it is true. Maybe the entrance to this tunnel is somewhere closer to the coast. I believe that this underground tunnel has left a deep impression on Professor Wright's subconscious. I agree. The horror he experienced at the end of the session was far too intense. Okay. Watching out for my wires and shit. It was far too intense to derive solely from his imagination. It speaks of some trauma. Oh, before I continue. Nope, there we go. What about this? Throughout the trance, he saw an unknown figure with no visible face, the floating body in the water, the person near the rocks, and the one beside the piano. Yes, indeed, but I am afraid it is too soon to unveil the true meaning of those images. Professor Wright mentioned a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Very good. It was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. If we can find this man, I am sure we will shed some light upon the mystery. Why don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar? A little coughing. My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. Okay. So, we're stationed at the Wickport Inn. And we just have access... Ah, there we go. We've got control. So we're going to head to the town square. Found the Fisherman's Lodge. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's a whole lot we can do here. Nope, just 3 things we can interact with. Oh god, this is a grimy ass place. It's thick with like cigar smoke. An old poster of a local traditional sport. What sport? Any sport. He chooses harbors to laugh in like sailors do. Old pictures of the village inhabitants. The wheel taken from the helm of a ship. Perhaps a trinket from the owner's days as a ship's helmsman. Bottles of rum, dark beer, and a couple of taps of pale ale. So we can talk to them. 2 fishermen have just given me a suspicious look. Alright, well I won't bother with them. Let's talk, this lady is dressed rather elegantly for someone who came in to drink in a place like this. She's all by herself, too. I'm not seeing anything else to interact with. So we could talk to the barkeep, or we could talk to this person. Good morning. Let me drink in peace. Are you a ship captain? Why, what's it to you? Does I look like a captain? Because of the hat you're wearing. Ha! A hat doesn't make you a Captain Townie. You can buy a hat like this in any flea market in England. Okay? Because of your coarse skin, weathered by years of salt and wind. If it's been weathered by years of salt, he must be an Overwatch player. You met many folk in Wickport, yet it's common enough around these parts. Everybody plays Overwatch here. Because of your hands, calloused by years of knotting rope and reeling in line. Any fisherman has hands like these, damn you. Because of the 3 earrings you are wearing. You have doubled the 3 capes, is that right? What the fuck does that mean? Indeed I have. Good Hope, Liu-Win, and Horn. Therefore I hold the right to stand before kings and to piss against the wind. I mean, I get drunk enough. If I dies in the sea, these 3 rings will pay my wake. But no, that'll not happen now. Yeah, I got him there. Do you mean you will not set sail again? I love the sea more than anything. It is my passion, my freedom, and my life. But there are many things about him we do not know. There are, far from the coast, in the deep dark, things we are still unprepared to behold. Believe me, those things await deep down. Have you seen any of those things? No, but you may have heard one or two of the stories the fishermen tell about things seen out there. It is naught but tales for young'uns, mere superstition from men too cowardly to face the dark. Any good seaman knows that in the strong wind, a stretched rope can shake and sing. I myself have mistaken such keening for the wail of a child, but there was one time it was nothing of the sort. Then the sea howled. It was not thunder, not a strong wave clashing with my ship. No. It was like a voice. It spoke to me in a language I cannot describe. A sound muttered by a living something. A call unlike anything I have heard before. And I understood. What did you understand? I understood there was... Shit, hit a button. There's no more freedom or something. Whoever they were, I did know they would not share it. What happened then? As I navigated back to shore, I lost control of my ship in a great storm. The rocks of the cliffs did the rest. I did not know where the remains of my dear Augustine ended up. With the passing of years and tides, I looked for them once, for many moons, but all I found was this bar and the bottom of an empty glass. I have never returned to the shore since. May she forgive me. Now leave me be. I will leave you alone to your thoughts. You had the gratitude of me and my whiskey. All that blathering worked up a right sore thirst. Actually, can I double check what he's... I want to see what he said before. Oh, there we are. I understood there was no more freedom for me, that the sea now had other lords. Okay. There we go. We got that missing text. Good morning. Do you want a drink? What is with that man in the corner? Fred? You can ignore him. He's a sad, lonely drunk. Same. Do you know a man named Oscar? You mean Father Oscar? You can find him in the church when he's not in here. It's right outside. Have you ever met Professor Wright? The professor? Sure. Saw him every other day as a young'un. Always involved in the village. He was la-di-da, all right, but folks respected him. He got stuck in. Didn't last, though. Shut himself away, started getting visitors from out of town. He stopped coming to the village eventually. Last I heard, he'd gone crazy. None of us knows for sure, though. It's been years since I saw him. I will leave you to your work. Godspeed. Alright, so now we got another location. A church. Ah, there's more. Oh. The window's closed shut. There was somebody at the window. I went to talk to them, but they didn't want to talk. Snow all but covers the window, and evidently no one has been here to clear it in a very long time. It is too frosted over to see inside. Huh. This is the door of the Church of Wickport. But it is closed. So we're gonna head back to the ocean. What do we got over here? Flotsam. Some abandoned wooden planks. Perhaps they are here for the repair of local fishing boats. Alright, so the rocks block our path. We can't do anything there. An old, rotting boat rests on the shore. The name Providence is written on the side. We have a matchbox and a cloth. We also have a lantern. Alright, what's going on over here? An old rusty bronze bell, typical of a seafaring vessel. It is engraved with the name Augustine. Alright, so that dude just didn't look hard enough, apparently. This old ship is completely wrecked. I mean, I found the fucking Augustine. All on my own. Damn you, person. Oh, wait, no. We want to be here because we want to go back in here. And we tell them, hey, I found the Augustine bell. Or not. That's what he said the ship's name was, Augustine. Or maybe he said Langostine. Huh. Would you like some matches? Okay, didn't like those. Oh, we can take the bell. I know who we can talk to about this bell. Hey lady, you want a bell? No, you don't want the bell? Here's the bell from your dumb ship. Why, that bell is from Augustine. My Augustine. Where on earth did you find it? On the frickin' coast. I found it on the beach near the shipwreck. I thought I would never see it again. I will clean it and make it shine anew. Wickport Beach? Our beach? Why, I must go. I must go straight away. Oh, to be reunited with my poor Augustine. What will remain of her? No, no, I dare not go. Oh, but I must. Good day to you, sir. I said good day! Okay, so let's head down to the beach. Again. There he is. Mighty fine shipwreck you got there, friend. Neither the cracks in your hull nor your flaking paint, none of it matters. You're beautiful as ever, Augustine. Today we will watch the sun set together. Good sir, I cannot put into words what a great service you have rendered this drunken knave. Just as you, a stranger, have brought me to my lost treasure, may this old sailor's spyglass, in whatever way it can, help light the way to yours. Take it. It is a gift from the heart. I mean, you could have just walked down to the beach. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but, like, you suck. At finding things. So what is it? Oh. Maybe we can use it on the, I just love that. I've searched for many, like, years to find my ship. And me, a traveling dumbass, just finds it in, like, 10 minutes. Really? Old telescope has been rusted by the salt water, but it's still in good condition. What can you tell me about Captain Morvell? Does he come here often? Fred, he's a regular. A sad, lonely drunk. Okay. When will the church open? I wonder if you know when will the church open. I knocked on the door, but there was no answer. Church, let me give you some advice. Barmaids ain't the people to ask about church opening hours. This here bar is my church. Most of the villagers have come to see things my way, too. We praise here these days. The whole village has forsaken the church, but why? The town is forsaken. No work on the coast these days, see? Few can make a living. Most of the fishers and sailors have up and left. Half the cottages lie abandoned. Those who stayed, they barely leave their homes, except to come here, of course. But surely there must be more than just this. Many coastal towns face the same struggle, but none lie abandoned. Well, there's rumors. Silly stories if you ask me, but some take 'em real serious. Fishers, big dependable guys, they'll tell you they've seen stuff out there on the water. Apparitions, shapes among the rocks. I say it's the booze talking, and I should know. But who could see anything in all that mist anyway? The fishers, they're superstitious. Folk believed the tales, and one by one, they just didn't come home no more. Okay, but that doesn't help me get the church open. All your talks about Dagon and shit's just not helpful. Lady, do you know anything about Dagon? Could you open the church, please? Alright. Let's go talk to Captain Dingus, who's very clearly working with, like, no eyes. Maybe I should schlep on down to the beach and... Well, looky there. There's my old ship that I've been looking for all this time. Who'd have thunk it? Dumbass. I know it's ridiculous to be salty about that, but I'm salty about that. When we get a spyglass, I guess we'll take it back here. How are you feeling? I'm feeling alright, mein Freund. He coughs, just a bit tired. I have discovered the identity of the man we seek. Oscar is the priest of Wicksport Parish. The church door is closed. My dear Wakefield, what advice can I offer? A church would not remain closed all day. If you must wait, then do so, and in the meantime talk to the villagers. Perhaps they reveal something useful about the professor. He coughs again. You suck. I will let you rest. Thank you, mein Freund. Stop coughing. It's gross. There's Kaufman's coat. An ugly painting, that's all we need to say about it. It's still snowing. There's a bottle of Purell over here. I should respect Kaufman's privacy, but what if he has an item I need? I should respect Kaufman's privacy. Blah, 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 blah. Screw his privacy. I got mysteries to solve. Okay. Maybe we could finally talk to some of the other locals. No, nobody wants to chat. A carefully embroidered cloth. The beginning of a phrase is written on it if the birds fall silent. So we don't want to burn that because it's part of a puzzle. Do you want this cloth? No. No. Oh, lady, I don't know what you want. Here, let's just burn her fucking house down. Screw her. Ah! There we go. We've got ourselves a raid from our good friend Elegant Frost. How you doing? Frost is playing Tales of Symphonia. I remembered it this time. Yarr! The thing. Welcome to the stream, everybody. He's joining in from an Elegant Frost stream. Alright. Telescope on ship. No. Telescope on jerk. No. Cloth on jerk. No. Can we light jerk on fire? No, we cannot. Can we light the ship on fire? No, we cannot. We can look up here, though. Far in the distance, I can see a lonely tree bent by the sea wind. Can we go there? Well, one of the characters found the door. But it's the last door. Alright, Providence, can I light you on fire? No. Can I light the wood on fire? Look at the wood. No. Okay. Let's cover the wood. No. Okay. You can't go past these. Well, shit. What if we use this on here? No? Okay. This? No. Okay. How about... Open the damn church! I need to pray to Dagon! Yeah, Dagon! Creeper in the window. Won't even talk to me. How am I lost already? Okay. God. Alright, just give me a second here, guys. Whatever I'm supposed to do is very much not clear. Huh, okay. Yeah, but this, like, some of this can be very, yeah, no, this is. Are you goddamn kidding me? You couldn't walk in front of her. You had to, like, walk to the side of her and then click. Excuse me, are you spying on me? I am sorry, I did not mean to. You are not from these parts, are you? No, I am just passing through. Are you alright? Yes. Could you do me a favor? For a long time I have wanted to visit the tomb of my lover, but I cannot leave the house due to my illness. Could you please leave these flowers there? No one in this village will do this service. Nah, too busy. Screw off. Alright, we'll do it. Alright, where is that place? Oh, you could not know how grateful I am. You are a good, kind person. You can go to the graveyard through that path right there. The name you need to look for is Carter. So there's like only one Carter in all of Wickport. Really? Expect me to believe that? Why were you spying on me? Oh, do not put it like that. It sounds so terrible. I just watch folk passing by. I cannot leave the house, so I spend my days at the window. It's awful interesting. You learn a lot about people this way, you know? Really, what can you tell me about myself? I have only observed you for a while, but I can tell you are on an important mission, looking for someone dear. There is a worry over your shoulders, and a long way ahead of you. Well, that was remarkable. I am frankly astonished. Let me see, what can you tell me about the barmaid? Eva is a woman with a strong character. She's got a lot of nerve. Ah! Well, once I saw her kick out a group of drunk sailors from the pub without a doubt. She is in a bad mood lately because business is not what it used to be. She will not leave the village, though, as did the others. Let me see, what can you tell me about Captain Morvelli? Poor Fred is always drunk. In the old times, when he was not sailing, he had long walks on the beach and looked happy. But now, rare is the occasion when he gives a quick glance at the coast. He has lost all hope. Not anymore. I found his ship for him. It wasn't hard, but I found his ship for him. What can you tell me about Father Oscar? He is a man who has lost his purpose. I see him walking aimlessly in the morning and evening, nervous and doubtful. I should go. Thank you for everything and have a great day. Alright, let's go to the graveyard and hang out with Dompe. And now we have the thing that I needed. Wow, found it right off. Oop. It's the bells of the church. It seems the priest is calling mass. Isn't mass supposed to be like in the morning? Bury my body with the salted driftwood, with the green seaweeds and the worn-out ropes, where I could feel the cold autumn breeze. Gerald Bailey, 1810 to 1875. Farewell to those of you that walk beside my grave. Here I lie, my name written on stone under the sun. Mary Jane Bennett, 1861 to 1890. Oh, geez, that's only 29 years old. Do not bring flowers to this place, for rum is all I crave. Now I rest under the same stars I sailed by when alive. Daniel Aberton, 1798 to 1842. There is no name, date, or epitaph on this gravestone. Harsh. I am a cat. Poke my beans. Beans? What? Okay, so now we can access the church. Oh, see, now she doesn't, like, shy from us. Alright. It's time for some mass appeal. A confessional. So Wickport serves a Catholic congregation. Good morning. Good morning, my son. What is the matter, Father? What has happened to your parishioners? The village has seen bleak times. Many have left, and the rest have lost their faith. Every day I ring the bells, but no one answers. May God have mercy on their souls. Why do you suppose that is? I could not say. The mist that shrouds this coast, and the shapes that swirl within, have long been a source of hearsay, but lately the stories people tell are not of pirates and smugglers, but something more sinister. Some say the devil himself has come to our shore. It is a rumor I dare not disregard. I mean, he's seen the fog. He knows. Are you personally acquainted with Professor Wright? Why, yes, of course. What do you mean, of course? You dumbass. You absolute moron. Of course I'm friends with him. Adam was rather not merely a parishioner, but one of my closest friends. Since our youth, we enjoyed many scholarly but sometimes quite fervent discussions, he being an anthropologist and myself a theologian. That is, until he fell ill. As theologians don't do, anthropologists are very prone to just falling ill. But since he is like that, I have not visited him. This doesn't sound very Christly. I must go, Father. Wait a moment, please. I need to ask for a small favor. Please give this to Adam. I don't know if it will mean anything to him now, but it will bring peace to my soul if there's some token of our friendship resting by his side. How about you stop being a jerk and just go give it to him? You suck. It's the worst. The right manner. So we've unlocked a new location. A humble altar made of unadorned marble. This neglected and decaying cross reflects the faith of the villagers all too well. Ia Dagan. I suppose we should bring the photograph. All it's gonna do is make him laugh, though. The main door is closed from the inside. Well, that's just not gonna do. Oh, and it remembers that we've been through these doors, so that's nice. It's very helpful. Let's move very slowly. Slowly now. Don't want to rouse any of the monsters. Door is locked with a key. Okay. I found the bathroom. There's a secret room. That's all of his notes and schnizzles. There's the attic. So somehow we gotta get back into the bedroom, but it's locked with a key. And that door just won't open. Alright. And the front door is locked. Nothing in the wooden wardrobe. Closed chest. Let's open it. Oh, we got a key. It's just a yellow key. Oh. And there's a covering. Cage covered with an embroidered cloth. The end of a phrase is written on it. A visitor will call. There's no bird inside the cage, though. And a coat stand. That looks like that's everything of interest in here. So now we have both ends of the of this cloth puzzle. If the birds fall silent, a visitor will call. Hopefully this key unlocks that door. Bingo. Oh. Professor Wright is not here. So that's not good. There's an open book on the floor. The Book of Birds. It is a compilation of legends related to birds. Some of the text has been marked. The birds were traveling to meet their king when they reached a crossroads. The wretched crow tried to lead them astray and onto the path of mists. Many birds followed him and were lost forever beyond that veil. Only the wisdom of the crested hoopoe and the prudence of the red-feathered robin could lead the remaining 28 back onto the path of righteousness. Ever since the birds have sung their praise, for without the hoopoe and the robin, silence would have fallen forever. So this is what we need. We need to cover up the hoopoe and the robin. Professor Wright's dressing gown and slippers. A large wardrobe of engraved wood. Hold on. I think my neighbor was doing something. I heard banging. It stopped. But not very fortuitous that it is happening right here and now. It's everybody just trying to scare the shit out of me. It's fine. It's cool. It's okay. I see how it is. There's something about this room. The transition into this room, there's like a weird muck-up with the sound. And it only happens in this room transition. And only coming into the room, too, mind. Loud! Okay, hoopoe and robin. No. No. None of these are the correct ones. Nope. I think this is one of them. There's the crow. Parula. That's not it. Alright, so let's check this again. It's a crested hoopoe. So, crested bird. Let's find the crested bird. I think this is it. Aha! Got it! Hey, Lord Tyrion, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. No, we got a cloth from this room, but we got the other cloth, so now we're back to solve the puzzle. All the birds have suddenly stopped their chittering. Okay, I thought that was actually my door. It sounds as if there is someone at the door, but it can't be because there's only one door left. Okay, no, there's a sound again coming in here. The door has opened. That is a nice speaker. Okay. Alright. Well. I love how derpy this lion is. Oh. I forget what's in here. Oh God, Mr. Wright. The poor man. It looks as if his heart gave out on him. His eyes. My God. They are fixed with an expression of utmost terror. Let me see. His fists are clenched. He is holding on to something. Let's ransack the dead body. It is some kind of stone figurine. He's holding it tightly as if he was protecting it from someone. The figurine is beautifully carved, but appears to be one half of a larger artifact. What has happened to him? I have seen death before, but never has a body left me so ill at ease. I am trembling. It's an old wardrobe. Now we're just going to go through all of his shit. A cheerful scene that would have lifted my heart on any other day. It stands in stark contrast to the tragedy that has befallen this house. The window is open. A cold wind blows into the room. See, this would have been great if he had been like an actual usher. There's a thin layer of dust on the coat rack, but not on the coat. So it means the coat was recently placed. This is serious. I must break the news to Kaufman, and of course the local authorities will have to be informed. Yeah, they'll want to know why I've been snooping around this dude's house and now he's dead. Kaufman, what is the matter? Kaufman? Do not worry, I've given him a mild sedative. And who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Armitage. The innkeeper called me because he's worried about your friend. Pleased to meet you. I am Dr. Wakefield. What are Kaufman's symptoms? Strong coughing, general feebleness, dizziness. It is too soon yet for a diagnosis. It could be a simple cold, but the sudden onset and severity of his symptoms is certainly a concern. He must be monitored for the next few hours at least. Is it like dehydration? Do not worry, Dr. Wakefield. I will remain here and take care of your friend. Or is it pneumonia? Okay, but like, I kind of need him so we can get on with our adventure. It's still snowing. Doctor, this is far from my specialty, but do you think it could be something more serious? It is too soon to know. Let us wait and see how his condition develops. Okay. Kaufman is asleep. He breathes heavily and looks very pale. I'm going to say pneumonia. There's his coat. I mean, he's out cold. We can look through his shit now. Come on. Let me look through his stuff. Alright, well that was kind of a waste. I guess we can run back to the manor. We found part of a statue, but that doesn't... How does that help us? And they just left his body there! Did nobody come to collect this guy? This town sucks. God, don't move to Wickport. If you die, just leave your corpse there for a while so it can age and ripen like a fine cheese. Right, Alessa? Are you a fine cheese? She's annoyed that I woke her up. Alright, what am I supposed to do now? Oh, okay. Well, she's gone. God damn it, Oscar. A lot of meandering. You have anything new to say? Nope. Just the same old... Oh, let's, wait, hold on. No. Okay, he doesn't care about the fragment. Maybe I'm overthinking this and I just need to head back to the mansion. Because there were all the statues in the back. Oh, the clergyman's taking his mask off. And the peasant woman. But now the queen. Queen doesn't have her mask off. Some stuff has changed. Stiff tree. Seems like a statue itself. I have a couple things to say about this particular moment here. They missed. So they put the path basically all here, but they didn't actually set it to layer the statue over the player. So I can basically just walk all over the statue. That has proper pathing. Still don't know what those are for. Oh, let's check this picture. Picture of two young men. They could be Professor Wright and Father Osk. So what we'll try doing is heading to the attic. Or no, first we'll jump into the bedroom. Still snowing. So none of that helps. So we'll check out this window here. It's 3. So we just need to get the queen to undo her mask. So this is a bird and another bird. I think that's the... I'll go with that one. Oh yeah, and then here's the last one that we found. So yeah, I have no clue what that's supposed to do. Piles of papers of all kinds, discarded notes, letters, and receipts all mixed up. Many folders with no distinctive tag. Some shredded paper, it appears to have been notes. Glued to the wall? A long series of folders with dates on them in complete disarray. Compartment is opened in the wall, and that was the thing for that. Alright, so what am I supposed to do here? Apparently there's something I missed. But I don't agree, because it's definitely not here. Okay, so there's something that I might have missed. I don't know if it's... In any case, we need to leave here for a moment. Like, there's obtuse and then there's just shitty. Like, you gotta be, like, goal signposting in games like this. You can't just leave the person to guesstimate what might happen next. So, hold on one moment. We're gonna stand here for a short bit. I may have missed it. Alright, I must have missed it. Hmm. So I'm missing a couple of things. One of them's just straight up not showing up. Yeah, it's not here. It's supposed to be a book. Huh. I'm not sure. I think I broke the game by not doing something. Oh, there's more. Okay. icon fell on my fat ass, having a hard time grabbing it. I say as I take another swig of delicious blackberry flavored sparkling water. The wind swept old gnarly trees clinging onto the cliff with what roots remain. Someday it will fall into the ocean below. Oh, there's a dude here. Good morning, I am Dr. Wakefield. You come from the town, don't you? You need an answer, I know by your accent. Be careful around these cliffs. This is no place for tourists. It's hardly a place for anyone now. The man snorts. You best be on your way back. Strange things have been happening here. What do you mean? Seamen and fishermen alike swear to have heard voices in the rising tide, and human screams, some of them say. And there are some who claim to have witnessed ungodly things in the dead of night. I once saw a ghastly thing crawling out there amongst the rocks. People have heard screams coming from the sea? Bloody drunks. They say the sea howls at them as if that was something new. What did you see in the rocks? Oh, I have to ask this. That thing, the one you saw in the rocks, can you tell me more about it? Late night it was, me on my boat. Fishing, that's when I get the best catch. Wow, that was rough to say. That just doesn't parse well. Then I saw it, not under the water, as the others say. It was on a rock, perched there like it was smelling for something. The shape of it, like nothing I ever saw before, not walking on the earth, nor swimming in the sea. The thing was big and hunched over, like a crouching man. The way it moved, it made my flesh crawl. Whatever it was, the mist itself was its ally, hiding it from my bare eyes, and in the end disappearing away together. I swear, should I see that horror again, I will take my most vicious harpoon and thrust it so deep in its wretched body they will have to bury them together. So what are you doing up here? I come here when I can to watch the shore, just in case that thing comes back. The mist down there is just too thick. I could see better from here, even if my eyes are not what they used to be. Damn it, if I could somehow regain my once sharp eyesight again, by God, I would impale that abomination for sure. Well, lucky you, I got a telescope. Sir, that's not how you look into a telescope. Here, would this help you watch the shore? Why, it is old to be sure, but this telescope has been patched up to a rare beauty. You have my thanks, stranger. I am indebted. Oh, what is that? On the cliff there. Well, blow me. Well, not on the first date. But if it isn't the Wright's old summer house. I thought it entirely destroyed, but it looks like you can get there using the old cliff path. Excuse me, did you say the Wright's summer house? Oh, that doesn't look precarious at all. Well, yes, I never saw it myself. I was too young at the time. But everyone around here knows the story well. It was a terrible tragedy, you see. One night there was a landslide just beneath the house. Most of the building fell sheer into the sea, leaving only yonder ruins. Many died, though by a miracle young Master Wright was spared. You can see it from here. Look, right there on the other side of the beach. Do you see it? Yes, yes, I can see it. Now we have the cliff location. Well, I'm gonna just leave you to that. Enjoy. We're supposed to get another piece of statue, but I'm not sure why it's not. Whatever. Genuinely just gonna keep moving. Time for another swig. Swiggity swag. Please don't hold that against me. Alright. Well, looks like nobody's home. Let's ransack the place. An empty wardrobe. Its wood is rotted from long exposure to the sea air. This landscape shows the house as it was before the landslide ruined it. There's a peculiar indentation in the stone. This side of the cliff is heavily exposed to harsh sea winds and waves. Alright, so I need to figure out how to do this. So just give me a moment. Because something's missing here. So I have to find out how the hell I'm supposed to do this. Stupid video walkthroughs. So while that's going through and I look to see exactly what I'm supposed to do. I mean, we at least got this. We just need one more thing. And I know where they go. Not because I looked it up, because I could tell from that indentation. I got ahead of them. Oh, no, wait, that is the... I'm an idiot. God, I am fucking stupid. Like, if you want to know how stupid I am, just think of the most colossally stupid person you ever met, and you're probably thinking about me. So that's the book. That doesn't answer my other question. Which is, where is this other piece? I am. Wait, what compass? The hell do you mean? Wait, what compass? Hold on! Where the hell did you get a compass? You son of a bitch! Where'd you get the compass? No one said anything about a compass. on a second here. No, this dude's got a compass! Where? He's had a compass the whole damn time! Oh my god, hold on. I'm about to throw things. I need a freaking compass for this. I don't remember where the hell you get the compass. Yeah, exactly. The hell is the compass? Statue guard. Oh my god! The clay vessel held by the statue is now broken into many pieces. There's an object. Oh shit! Everybody's eyes masks are off. It looks like a compass. Eat all of my ass. It must be broken since it does not point to north. Just all of it. Bullshit. Oh, you know what? I just figured it out. I like, it doesn't say it in the guide, but I just figured it out. Yeah, you picked up on it, Frost. So all of this little weird ball things that I've been messing around with, that's what's messing with the masks. And now that all the masks have been unlocked, we got the compass. God. I am so mad at myself for not picking up on that. But at the same time, there is just nothing telling you about that. There's no way, no frickin' way you could have known that just off the top of your head, like, maybe if I fuck with this thing, it'll mess with these statues out. I wasn't even connecting those dots. Not even close. So yeah, I accidentally the puzzle. Notice the compass points to this grave. Sure, why the hell not? Let's just start digging. There's something buried here. This is just so dumb. I dislike this puzzle a lot. An engraved stone. It seems to be only 1/2 of the largest statue. No, that was miserable. No. Joined together, the two pieces form an intricately carved figure or idol. It is ancient without a doubt. This is episode 2. Season 2, episode 2. God, I don't like that at all. I mean, on one hand, I do feel like I should have clued in on that, but at the same time, there was nothing really connecting the two. You would have to have really bumbled into that. And apparently I did. I just started turning stuff so that there was circles. Like, I just went with all the pictures that had circles on them. It has triggered some kind of secret mechanism. There's a passage behind the fireplace. It seems to lead into the cliff. Perfectly safe, it's fine. So, this must be the entrance to the underground tunnel. I must go on. There's a note on the floor. Whatever you find down here, do not stop. Well, I mean, there's clearly an orchestra down here, so at least we're in good company. Hold on, I'm having some weird flickering. Hopefully that solved it. I think it was just the cable was a little loose. Nope. It's my TV or something. It's very weird because it's not showing up on the game capture. God, is this one of those... Oh, God, this is not cool. Wait a minute. This is something like his dream? Oh. These are human remains. The flesh is gone, but the bones look undisturbed. How long have they lain here? Why on earth did Professor Wright not alert the authorities? I must press on. What possible research could have led to this? Hold on a second. Should hopefully fix it now. Give me one quick second because I'm going to use the facility. Okay. Thanks for your patience. And it looks like I did resolve my video issue. It's just the cable is loose. Okay. Oh, we found an anus. Awesome. The hole goes deep into the wall of the cave. Alright, so we're gonna leave the cave anus alone. Don't appreciate being goat-sayed, game. Very rude. I was starting to think that maybe this area was, mirroring the area structure of the dream the guy had, but probably not. Huh. There's a strange metal device hanging from the ceiling. There's a grand piano placed in the middle of the room. So this is in some ways mirroring the structure of Wright's dream. Or not his dream, but the that therapy session. But I have no clue what direction I'm going. Like, I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. Another strange metal device. I'm just kind of going at this willy-nilly. Or milli-vanilli. However you want me to go about it. And that doesn't sound very friendly. What is this place? What's this? What's this? I can't believe my eyes. Strange machine. It does not seem to be working anymore. These clothes are torn down to unrecognizable shreds. There is a tag in here with 2 initials. H.A. Ah! I think that's the last thing they said before they were killed. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Ah! And then it killed them. There is a large archway carved on the stone wall of the cave. Alright. There is a note on the floor. Who was gone will be back, not the same, but somehow changed. Because that which lurks behind the door waits, and no one that has crossed through can hope to escape its blessing. I must tell Kaufman about all this. I mean, if he's awake, if he isn't completely dead, right now he's only mostly dead. Well, fuck. What was that? I don't care. Move. I don't see anything. Is it just not going to appear? Or is it like moving slow? Sounds like a cat. I was scared at first and now I'm kind of like... I'm curious. Ah! Fucking! Wait, that was supposed to happen?! I'm sorry? Alright. Previously on Glassdoor. As a necessary step to understanding the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Wakefield's patient, Jeremiah Devitt, the doctor and his colleague, Johann Kaufmann, visited the manor of Professor Wright. Years before, Wright had been Kaufmann's mentor in the occult, but since then had been afflicted with a mental condition and could remember nothing. They discovered that Wright's research had been funded by the Playwright, the secret organization led by Alexandre Dupre. While Kaufmann lay in bed due to a sudden illness, Wakefield followed the clues left by the eccentric Professor Wright, leading to the darkness of an underground labyrinth. There is something waiting down there, alive but imprisoned in the cave. In the deepest chamber of the tunnel, Wakefield met the dreadful result of Professor Wright's final experiment, which had been an attempt to cross the last door using fear as the key. For 3 days he must wait. Alone amongst these dead stones. Only then will you be ready. To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown, I still like Season 1's intro better. Oh, hey, it's a clock tower. I think I can remember. It's a terrible screech. But it was not that of an animal. So it looks like they made the sprite and then they're just kind of, they're not rotating it. I think like they, wondering, I'm trying to put it into words. I know how they did this. Because usually when you rotate a sprite, it looks like ass. This is a smooth motion, so it's just like they took the image and it's like they're dragging it around the screen. There's something human in it. Kind of like they turned it into a JPEG and then they just moved it around. Is what that looks like. A desperate cry for forgiveness. Yeah, alright. Blow your nose. Blow your goddamn nose, please. Okay. They found me on the beach, unconscious, clutching the piece of wood that had saved me from drowning. When at last I awoke, the letter was waiting on my table. Lieber Wakefield, I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I have not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will soon return with information that is crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you demonstrated in the face of these latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration. I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I must abandon you to the difficult tasks that lie ahead. I implore you to persevere now that we are so close to finding an answer. The professor's documents were filled with references to a place of dark legend. The Chronomedion, an ancient sanctuary on the island of Ellis Moor. The exact location of the Chronomedion has been lost, but the professor believed that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous results. You must find this place, my friend. I do not need to remind you to exercise the uttermost discretion. I have complete trust in you. Always your friend, Johann Kaufman. Can't believe Johann's fucking dead. I say it was pneumonia. With Kaufman gone, I found myself lost. My life suddenly devoid of meaning. It was as though my friend had written a letter to a person who no longer existed. Weeks passed, maybe months. I did not count the time, but the day came and I realized there's no other option. To honor my friend's memory, I had to keep looking. I had to find Jeremiah Devitt. Wherever he was. I could see the island in the distance. Ellis Moor. Or A-list mare? I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that. Season 2, Episode 3, The Reunion. And here we are, the island of Moor. Mare. I don't know. Thank you very much. I'm not saying the name again. Screw you. According to Kaufman's letter, the legendary Chronometon can be found here. As Kaufman emphasized, I must exercise discretion. For all I know, the playwright is watching. Howdy, son. I'm with the playwright. Shit. Good evening. Visiting. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, could you tell me how to pronounce this damn place's name? That'd be super sweet. Good evening. My name is Wakefield. I have just arrived on the island. You ought to speak with Lord Donen? I know the accent over the E. Come on. Why are you doing this to me, game? I beg your pardon. Lord Don. You should see him. I'll go see Lord Don. Excuse me. A visitor. Visitors are most welcome in this place with the name. Yes, they are. Look, I'm sorry. My linguistic skills only go so far. Looks like the gate has been broken for some time now. Looks like here's a wheel? An abandoned wheel. A peculiar cog is attached. Let's snag that. Based on the cog's workmanship, looks like it was part of a complex industrial mechanism, but someone was trying to fit it crudely onto that broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to be in a village like this? Alright, folks, we got our cog. Door is locked. Alright. Sign reads, the wisdom of silence. Well, I'm not talking, so... Windows are open and a light is on. They are very on. Like Donkey Kong, as the kids say. I believe that is the popular vernacular of kids these days. Oh, hi. Excuse me, are you Mr. Wakefield? I am. I have a message from Lord Don. Lord Don? Like, they're really just... I know this game came out a while ago, but it just feels like they knew I wasn't going to be able to pronounce any of this shit, and they're just putting it in their See, look, there it is again, both of them. To our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield, it is customary in this place with a name to welcome strangers with hospitality. I should be honored if you would accept this invitation to join me at my manor for dinner and amiable conversation. Your new friend, Lord Don. I'm doing my best here. Alright, no, maybe we don't want to go that way. We can go somewhere this way. Some flags. The faint smell of fish and potatoes is drifting through the shutter. The fish smells slightly rotten. I can still see the hills with the light of dusk. Just trying to bust in on everybody. The gate leads to the village graveyard. It is closed and locked. You know, folks are just dying to get in there. Well, Dr. Wakefield, you are on holiday then? Yes, indeed. I have come to enjoy a rest somewhere far from the stresses of city life. I see. Well, if it's distractions you've come for, you've chosen the right time of year for it. These days we celebrate a very special tradition of our kin. Oh shit, it's the Wicker Man. We call it the Festival of Reunion. It's the Wicker Man! Leave! Leave, Wakefield! Leave! You're gonna get the bees! Fascinating. May I ask, what does it entail? According to tradition, for the next 3 nights, the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of the place with a name. We wear costumes and masks so that the spirits will not recognize us and make us the targets of their mischief. Certain rites take place too. Wicker Man! But I should not bore you with the details. You shall have occasion to see for yourself. Wicker Man! An odd mosaic adorns the floor. It depicts 2 snakes biting each other. No bitey. Oh. There are 2 engraved panels on the wall. They appear to be ancient, but I cannot decipher their meaning. A large statue of a person. It is so eroded by the passage of time, it is difficult to tell any specific detail. An exotic blend of black tea. Alright, let's talk about the engraved panels. Do these panels on the wall represent a classical theme? I cannot seem to place it. They are the panels of the first king of this place with a name. In the days of the Druids, we worshipped the great Lord Lu, and our kings did right by those beliefs. What about the snakes? Well, I cannot help noticing this remarkable mosaic. It looks authentic. Yes, it is. Although some historians might disagree, we believe that this manor was built atop an ancient Roman villa. In our traditions, the double serpent represents a sentinel that protects us from the terrible threat hidden within itself. Yeah, but they're biting each other. So your sentinel is kind of like fighting itself. This statue is remarkable. May I ask what it represents? Oh my god, is this Wales? This is fucking Wales. How am I gonna pronounce this? I don't know Welsh. It is Lamfada. I'm sorry, I don't know Welsh. A hero and high king of our myths. Yeah, exactly. I don't mean to poke fun. I just can't pronounce any of this. You seem to be knowledgeable about this place with a name's folklore, and should very much like to learn about the island's history in more detail. And if you have a pronunciation guide, that'd be friggin' sweet. It is true that we in this place with a name cleave to the ancient traditions. We haven't lost touch like some of those on the mainland, but I am no expert. If you are really interested, you should talk to Miss Foster. Please forgive my indiscretion, but do you consider yourself a religious man, Dr. Wakefield? He's gonna burn you alive in a freaking wicker man! Run, you idiot! Yes, I do. You seem so certain. Might I ask why? First of all, nobody can be educated in faith. Just say food names. I consider myself to be a man of science, but some phenomena can be explained only by the existence of an unmoved mover. I see. Let us take a walk by... He's gonna sacrifice us! From there... take a walk by the lake. From there we can see the beauty of the island as we talk, and be the better for it. He's gonna kill us! Leave! Wakefield, you moron! The marsh in this valley is, for simpletons, a wellspring of frightful tales. The educated among us enjoy the tales as little more than distractions. Knowing us safe from those visions, we know these stories to be nothing but superstition. But how can we be so sure that in the dense mist that emanates from the stagnant water, we may not find passages to other worlds? He's gonna dunk us in the water! What if the wails that drift from the reeds in the darkest of nights are the songs of those from our worst nightmares? We're gonna die here. Many of the gods that men worshipped for millennia now lie buried in the common grave of oblivion. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna kill us. In this place with a name, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, they change, just as the times do, but they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor. And then just a wicker man comes flying up out of the ground, and they throw him in and burn him alive. I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. I must now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rites of reunion. Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak with Miss Foster. She's something of a resident expert on this place with a name's history. Say, no wait, look, because The accent's gone over the O. She can often be found working late at the school, the building right across from the K. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Farewell, Dr. Wakefield. We're gonna freaking die! It's been a pleasure, Lord Don. And there, like, the accent was over the O, not the A. So let's take a very quick moment to talk about this scene, because this scene's awesome. The animation, is just... I love the animation in this game. They do such a good job with, shadowing, and, just, like, the pixel work is really freaking good. Like, that very... Like, it's only a, it's like a 4 to 5 frame difference, like, right up here. If you look right here, it cycles through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's 5 frames. But it still looks like light shimmering off of that. You can kind of pick it up. Like, this is... Yeah, this is a 4 frame animation, I'm pretty sure. Because it lasts for... one. Yeah. But just, like, look at the way that this whole thing... And you can see, like, the different shading... The shading techniques they use to actually create the ripple effect. And then the barrel here, all they did was they increased the number of of light brown pixels and decreased the number of dark brown pixels to make it look like the barrel's pushing back and forth. Like, it's just so cool and so good the way they did this. And it's really, if you just look at closely, all they're doing is just like adding and removing a specific color, a pixel, to create these little effects of just movement, and it's just little details that are so good. I love this scene. Oh no, we're in the hills. Okay. Friggin' whales, man. Oh, the graveyard's open. Small mausoleum. The door has a small slot. I might be able to peer through. Don't frickin'. This is a terrible idea. Inside, a candle provides dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man. I can also hear someone whisper. No, I can't die yet. Not without knowledge. It is so terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods. Is it so terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods? How can we live only on faith? No, shut up. Knowledge is what I pursue, not faith, nor assumptions. No, no man can face death believing there is nothing on the other side. Yes, you are right. Now I understand. This looks very much like that painting we saw. I believe they were burying mirrors in a hole in the ground. What a peculiar tradition. A man, his face hidden by a wolf mask, stands in the middle. There's something familiar about him. The woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She murmurs something in unison with the others. A muted prayer I cannot quite make out. The man hides his face behind a deer mask. He murmurs something in unison with the others. A muted prayer I can't make out. A woman hiding behind a badger mask also muted prayers. Alright, we can leave, but let's check out this house. Y'all know about that crazy shit outside? Because it's kind of crazy. Paper with black circles painted on it. Oh, wait, what? There's some kind of worm screw inside, the remains of an insect beside it, and some drawings engraved on the desk. I will take the drive with me. It may prove itself useful. I can't take the paper with black circles. A shelf of handmade books with unfamiliar titles. Most of them concern strange rites. Good evening. To what do I owe the pleasure? I am a busy woman, as you can see. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I have come to this place with a name. To rest for a while. Lord Don said that I might find you here. Have you met Lord Don? It has been so long since I have seen him here in the village. I hope he is well. Fuck! I just can't. What do I say? Just brackets speaks Welsh. Dr. Wakefield, welcome to Speaks Welsh. Tell me about Lord Don. So have you not seen Lord Don lately? As far as I know, no one has seen him since. Well, it's been a few weeks. Now that the festival has started, maybe he'll be motivated to join us in the village. I didn't know that I had to learn freaking Welsh just to play this game. Did something happen a few weeks ago? Oh sure, it was truly terrible. Kieran, his only child, disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one has seen him since. So, Frost, remember when I posted that ridiculously long city name in your chat during one of your streams? This is that language. That's the Welsh, Wales, where they just gave up on every last bit of language. I just like it because like Wales gets dunked on all the time. God damn it, yeah. Again, like I try not to make fun of people's languages because it's a very important thing. Language, it's the key to like everything we do and interact. But at the same time, God damn it, Wales. Why did you have to be like Esperanto but worse? Oh sure, it was truly disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one has seen him since. Good lord, and you say he's not been found yet. How is that possible? We searched the whole island, but he was nowhere to be found. Tell me about Kieran. Can you tell me about his disappearance? Just that he was a restless child who loved exploring deserted areas. You might learn more from his classmates. His desk was in the back corner. What can you tell me about this curious festival? Well, it takes place when the constellation Reunion is visible in the sky. That's not a real constellation. There's no Reunion constellation. On those nights, dark things and spirits ride the wings that travel across the hills. As you may have already seen, at sunset the villagers don mass. They do this so that the spirits will not know them or carry them away to the depths of their underground caves. There was a group of masked people at the graveyard. Was that part of the festival? She just freaking told us that. Yes, that was one of the first rites of the reunion, a very important one. As I said, people dress up to protect themselves from those that will come, but this is not enough. Since the mirrors they have looked into while changing know their identities, they bury them next to the old fear nog. The fear nog? It sounds like what we should call our drinks at Halloween. Because, you got Christmas with eggnog, and then you got Halloween with fear nog. And I feel like that should be like the two opposing drinks of the year. The roots of this tree grow in both worlds at the same time, so they keep the witness mirrors safe. That whole mirror thing, like, I know that there's the movie Mirror, but like I feel like there's a good horror story in the idea that your identity isn't imprinted within a mirror, and evil spirits could come and utilize that in order to harm you. That's a really cool and creepy idea. Yes, people who play Overwatch drink salt nog, which is just salt. Like it's just salt that's somehow wet. Lord Don said you were an expert on the island's folklore. He said that, did he? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert now, but I've lived here in this place with a name longer than most, and I've heard my fair share of stories about the other side and its people. Alright, tell me about this. Might I ask you a question, Miss Foster? You've asked me plenty. Yes, of course. Do you know the meaning of the word Kronmeeden? Yes, it's a very unusual word. You speak Welsh! Very much indeed. The Crone Medan is the sanctuary of the Crooked One. It is a cursed place, the dwelling of the devil. I recall it from the tales that I heard as a child, of course. Our elders only made up those tales to scare us and protect us from harm. Please, tell me the story. Would you tell me the story of the Crone Medan? Alright. There's a hole in the ground up in the hills, not too far from the village. A hole so dark and deep you'd not see the end. Also known as the comment section on YouTube. Folks around here believe there lies an old serpent at its depths, ravenous for flesh, the Crooked One. Long ago, our ancestors threw livestock into the pit in the hopes of placating the Crooked One's hunger. Though that tradition has not been practiced for some time, so perhaps it would be best if you did not approach the hole. It is said that the last heir of the Lydkend, I'm going to just go with that, once defied the Crooked One by approaching the rim with an iron amulet in her hand. It is general knowledge that beings from the other side detest iron, so the cursing and the shouting of the young Lydkend received no immediate answer. But a few nights later, the Lydkend's house was consumed in a horrific blaze, putting an end to the old family. I must leave now. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for telling me about people being burned alive. Pleasure's mine. Enjoy your time on this place with a name. They'll dance around the burrow they'll sing. It's cold inside as winter. Don't get too close, don't get too close, or else they'll pull you in. That was terrible. It's like barely rhyming, the structure was annoying. Just, I give that a C. You get a C grade for that rhyme. That nursery rhyme. That's right. That's how cranky and old I am. I'm gonna critique people. Oh, all the villagers are gone. Wicker Man! You're gonna die, fool! Let's see if our friend is still here. A bottle is floating on the water. It is caught in the seaweed. Just out of reach, I think. There's something inside. So we need something to grab that bottle, because our guide is gone. The boatman is gone, and we are stuck here on... which translates to the Dancing Princesses of Sugar. Well, hello, handsome. This seems to be Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and the arts. She is dressed in armor, seeming ready for war. I love the idea that not only is she the goddess of war, but also the arts. It's like, I am going to kill you right after I'm done painting these happy little bushes. It's like, here's a happy little army. Slaughtering a happy little village. This statue appears to be very old. Its appearance suggests that it could date back to ancient Rome. Like, now all I'm doing is just picturing Bob Ross going on, like, a murder spree, and he's just talking about, like, here's a happy little twist of the knife as you go right up into the under the rib cage. It's like, Bob, why? We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents of death. It is a safety bicycle. I still don't understand how they managed to keep balance with such small wheels. It looks quite new, but its chain is broken. The last thing you see is just that glorious fro. The noise of the swing, gently being moved by the wind, is the only thing breaking the silence. I mean, this is also making noise. The mill wheel. Something is preventing it from spinning. A strange mechanism runs from the mill wheel shaft into the building. It seems to be lacking a small piece. Well, what do you know? Oh. Cog's too big. God damn it. Thought I had it. This door is... Oh. Kieran's playroom. It's written on the door in hand-painted letters. The door is locked. Okay. Oh, maybe the screw is what we need to put in. Here. Yaha! Your pal is really good at repairing. Another body? Still no clues other than this gorgeous landscape painting painted with blood. We all know Layers of Fear was really about Bob Ross. Kieran, I fixed the wheel. Let me in. You coward. Now the water wheel is working. Well, hooty fucking who? That didn't help me at all. Fixing these people's things. Let's take the bike. Oh, bike chain. We need to find a way to fix the chain. I mean, I can still hear them saying, you know, about that. You should never break the chain. Door is locked. The manor is dark and empty, so he's probably out and about, pissing in with the rest of the townsfolk, and they're totally not burning me alive in a wicker man. We are so gonna die out here. Oh. Well, they do not look friendly. Poking at the ground that way. But that is where we're going to call it. I want to thank you all so much for coming by and watching. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. Later.